Hello book besties, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome to my reading vlog for this week. Today is Tuesday. I almost said Thursday, but it's Tuesday, August 13th. Usually in these intro videos, I like to do a quick rundown of what I'm reading, and I'm going to kind of tell you why my reading habits are going to be different this week. Also, Franklin has to go to the vet in like 30 minutes, so this is going to be quick. First up, I am reading The Butcher and the Wren by Elena Urquhart. I'm about like 40% into it. Very good book. I'm really enjoying it. I think it's like 250 pages it looks like, so if I were reading physical books tonight, I'd probably be able to finish this one tonight. Very quick read. I'm really enjoying it from the antagonist and the protagonist's perspective, so the serial killer and then the medical examiner, and it's set in New Orleans, which that's fun. The second book in this little situation comes out September, October, something like that. Overall, I'm really excited. Then on my Kindle, I'm reading The Palace of Eros. I got this one as an ARC from the publisher on NetGalley. I'm like 30% of the way into it. It's fine. It's a Greek mythology retelling, which I usually really like those. That's why I studied a lot in college. Sorry if you're hearing him jangle. He has to get used to his collar for a little bit before we head out. I love Greek mythology retellings, and I think they can be retold with like creative light, and I think I just need to do a little bit more research on the background of this book before I even really start talking about it, and maybe it'll change my perspective of it. So I need to do that before I really read any further. And then on audiobook, pulling up Audible right now so I get it correct, I am currently reading All the Missing Girls by Megan Miranda, and in July I only read one audiobook. This is going to be my second audiobook of August so far. I'm gonna finish it tonight, like an hour and a half left. I've been listening to more audiobooks recently because I didn't want to lose, or this video is going to come out after the baby shower, so I can kind of talk about it. It's not a big deal. I'm going to a baby shower on Saturday, and one of the presents that I decided I want to give like a little baby blanket. I essentially gave myself 2 weeks to knit this baby blanket, so I can have my reading time in the evening and not lose out on knitting times, and since that's a very tight timeline for me to knit a baby blanket. I'm doing audiobooks. I just listened to Megan Miranda's other book, The Last to Vanish. Finished that while knitting this blanket. Very good. So this is the one I'm currently listening to, and then I'm loving her writing. I like that both these books have been set in North Carolina mountains. Very much in that vibe right now, and they're thrillers with like really crazy twists. A couple twists were revealed in this audiobook last night, and so I'll give my full thoughts either when I finish it tonight or when I do my morning check-in tomorrow. It's afternoon now. That's why my reading habits are looking a little bit different this week, and I haven't done a reading vlog in a couple months where I've like included that I'm listening to an audiobook. I want to show that in my content a little bit more, so that's why I'm talking about it, and you're gonna see like time lapses of me knitting and listening to this audiobook. That is my check-in. All the Missing Girls is going to be a 3.5 star for me. I think this one is going to be a 3.75 to a 4 star, and I don't want to categorize this one just yet because it feels unfair. Franklin, did you hear him answer me? I think he has a sinus infection. So that's all I have for you guys right now. Hopefully I will see you a little bit later. Bye. Sorry for hearing woodworking noises. I just finished the audiobook. It was really good. I really liked the ending. It wasn't like anything crazy. Let me see what other books she has. None are available to listen to on Libby because they all have like 12-week waits. What is the only survivors? 9 survivors, now a decade later, 7 remain. How long can they keep the promise made that night? Okay, let's do that one. Honestly, that was a pretty good audiobook. It was a good narrator. I listened on 1.2 speed. It was really trippy with time. It was a really interesting concept for a thriller book. Now I'm gonna listen to The Only Survivors. I wonder if this is a 3-book baby blanket. Let's get listening, guys. Okay, hey guys. I don't feel like grabbing my light right now, but I just finished The Butcher and the Wren. It's Wednesday. Also, if you follow me on TikTok, you'll know that like when I'm filming this, when I'm reading this book, I posted a video just being like, go read this book. And Miss Queen right here, she said my video made her week. I took a screenshot of the comment. And guys, when you love a book and you just want other people to read that book, and so you post about, like, that's what I love doing as a freaking content creator. That's why I do this. And the author sees it and they acknowledge it and they love that you love their book. I'm like, I'm getting chills because of just like what a world we live in, that we are given books from somebody's brain. They wrote this and then you go, oh my God, I love that. And they see that you love that and they love that you love that. Does that make sense? I'm on my second coffee if you can't tell. Spilled some. Love it. 4-star book. I want to give it like 4.5 stars. 251 pages. It was a very quick read. Very good. I'm glad the story does not end. Okay, spoilers, because I need to talk about this. So my boyfriend had to go into work last night, and so whenever he's away, I usually stay up later, and so I read last night until like 11:30 till I was able to fall asleep. And I got to the plot twist, and the plot twist was like 65% into the book. When I tell you this plot twist was pure genius, I thought Emily was in real time, like current day. Emily is Dr. Mueller. And the bracelet, the little trophies. He messed up cutting her spinal cord. That's why she was able to get away. The body that they found was another E-named girl, Emma, and was a message for Dr. Mueller. I'm really like vibing with these two. I have my haircut tomorrow. I'm gonna take you guys with me to my haircut. But anyways, pure genius. I cannot wait to do a review of this book for you guys. I love this so very much. And I'm gonna go pre-order The Butcher Game. I'm gonna go pre-order that. My cutesy mermaid bookmark from Bull in a Bookshop got me through the dark parts of this story. Like, it's dark, it's very clearly dark, it's very clearly messed up, but with her having done so much research for her podcast and pulling those elements into the book, it was so good. And I'll say that for like when I do a full review video. When I do a full review video of this book for you guys, I'll kind of talk about it a little bit more. I'm gonna go put it back on my shelf. I think I'm gonna start reading All Roads Lead to Rome, because I've read a lot of thrillers. They're kind of dark-ish, and I think I need a light, happy little boop, why romance. I also have to get going to work, and I'm gonna pick up lunch on my way. Also, Franklin is okay. Took him to the vet. He just has an upper respiratory infection. He's on steroids now. He's good. Took his pill like a champ. I've never had to give him a pill before. Took it like a champ. I don't know how I have been gifted like the best cat in the entire world. Found under a dumpster at 6 weeks old. I don't know how I was gifted the opportunity to mother this wonderful freaking cat who is a gift from God, the heavens. He had no problem taking his pill, and like, knock on wood, I have to give him another one tonight. You are a good boy. I can already tell he feels better. So he got a shot and he got medicine last night, and then he got his medicine this morning. He'll get another one tonight. But I'm so glad he's just like a good cat. Like just the best cat. Tomorrow I work from home, which I'm really looking forward to. It's been like a hard work week. Just like lack of motivation, honestly. Because really all I wanted to do yesterday while it was cold and rainy was come back to my cozy library, light a little candle, and read this book. Okay, let's find a spot on my shelf for this bad boy. I have a spot on my romance shelf, but this is clearly not a romance. And I think I'm gonna have to like rearrange. So I'm actually really boogieing through my physical TBR this month. I'm really proud of myself for that. So. Good morning, book besties. It is Thursday. Woo. A couple updates. So I have about 3 hours left of The Only Survivors. It's getting good. I have a lot of questions. A lot of stuff is getting creepy, and I do not trust the neighbor of the beach house, Will. I do not trust him. He seems sketchy, but I am about 48 pages. I am 48 pages into All Roads Lead to Rome. It's very cute. It's a very fast-paced read. Also, I do want to say this is like a very affordable book. It is $12.99. So very affordable book in the US. That's sometimes like how I pick my books based on their prices. It's really cute. It has really good vibes. I needed to get out of the country. And so I'm doing it through a book, which is why books are created sometimes. All Roads Lead to Rome. It's giving good Italian vibes. I haven't been to Rome, but I have been to Italy. I've been to Tuscany, but it seems to be giving really good Rome vibes. I am getting my hair done at 11 today, and I think you guys are gonna come with me. What else do I need to update you on? I'm working from home today. So that is nice. I've been kind of popping on my computer and popping off. Oh, I guess I can talk about this. I don't see other creators really talking about like what they're doing like in this aspect. And so I think one struggle with being a content creator is like feeling like enough, identifying your brand, knowing how to market your brand, knowing how to market yourself, all this type of stuff, right? And it's hard, and there's so many like Instagram gurus out there, blah blah blah. Book content creation sphere is so different. Like I've taken other like classes, you know, like those online master classes. Haven't taken a ton of them, but I've taken enough and listened to enough of them to know that like those generic ones do not work. let me pull up her info right now. There is one that I found on bookstagram, and it's booked till dawn. I'm screenshotting it so I can put it in for you guys. And she is like a bookstagram book or bookish business indie author or just author coach. And she has this like monthly class, I don't even know how to describe it, situation that I'm gonna try out for a couple of months and see if it actually helps, if I get anything out of it. I'm on a book buying ban, so that money that I would have been using for books, I'm gonna just put right back into myself. So it's her Bookstagram 101, that's what she calls it, but I'm kind of taking it across my whole brand. So Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, my email newsletters, all kinds of stuff, everything like that, just to try to like get a better hold of this and like make it more manageable for me and like have a clear focus. Even though it is only for Bookstagram, it's kind of all encompassing of book content creators, the way I'm approaching it. Because I've been taking it a little bit more seriously lately. I've been seeing that flourish, and yeah, gonna keep trying. So anyway, so it's been really good. I did the first module. I did like 3 lessons in that module yesterday, and I'm really excited to do another 1 or 2 today. Has been really helpful. I did print out the workbook, and I've been doing the workbook along. Like, I'm really putting myself into the process and being honest. I don't know, I feel good about it because, I mean, at the end of the day, this is essentially what I want to do for you guys. This is what I want to do. I could sit here and read this book today if I wanted to. Like, I can't because I have to work, but like, I could sit here on this couch, I could go to a cute little freaking coffee shop, and I could just sit and read this book. Can you tell I've had 3 cups of coffee? This is like a normal size coffee mug, so really it only equates to like 2 of my big mugs. But can you tell I've had a lot of coffee today? I need to go record this review video for you guys for it to go up tomorrow. I'm a procrastinator. Okay, see you guys later. Okay, I'm just gonna assume this is recording. Good morning. It is Friday morning. This is the new haircut. I love it. I'm about to head to work. I think I want to stop and get Starbucks. What should I get at Starbucks? I am a hot coffee girly, even in summertime. So there we go. It's gonna be ready for me to order. I have my book here. I can talk about just like briefly. All roads lead to Rome. I'm sure the lighting is just like sucking. Really cute. I'm 126 pages in. I got to chapter 15. Really cute book. I really like it. And I think I definitely need a break from thrillers because last night I had a horribly scary dream essentially based off the thriller that I started reading. I did finish The Only Survivors. That was a very good one. I think I rated that one 4 out of 5 stars as well. And then I started another one, Just the Nicest Couple, and that is the one that gave me nightmares, surprisingly. But yeah, I will come back and do a better check-in this afternoon. I have to get to work. I'm actually ahead of schedule. I'm usually running pretty late, but with me stopping for Starbucks, I'm gonna be lucky to get there by 9. So yeah, I'm gonna start some music. Actually, I'm gonna answer the call from my mom. Hey. All right, good morning. So I just finished the baby blanket. It's blocking right now. It's drying. It's getting its final shape, essentially. The baby shower is at 2 this afternoon. Let's see, I didn't really give you much of an update yesterday. I think I've talked about the Palace of Eros. I'm about 50% of the way into it, and I think I'm gonna DNF it. So I have to do that on NetGalley today, and I feel horrible about doing that. I don't like DNFing arcs, but when the story is like so different from what you thought it was gonna be, and essentially last night I read like 20% of the book, and like 18% of that 20% was just sex scenes that were very awkward. I really want to finish All Roads Lead to Rome today, and I might start Camp Zero next. I don't know why I'm having a hard time reading on my Kindle, but I am. I have to go pick my boyfriend up from when he's dropping his car off to the shop, so that's what I'm watching out for. Oh, I need to take a break from thriller books. I think yesterday I talked about it a little bit. I had some crazy dreams that were directly from the book I'm listening to right now, Just the Nicest Couple, and it was too much. Even though I'm like still in the first half, it was too much for me. But this morning, today, I want to finish All Roads Lead to Rome. I've been really looking at Guild by Raven Kennedy. I've really been looking, like, eyeballing that one. So I might start either that one, Camp Zero, or My Magnolia Summer. So I need to go pick my boyfriend up from the auto shop. He has to get new tires on his car. Okay, I gotta go. Bye, guys. I'm gonna get in trouble. Bye. Good morning, book besties. It is Sunday morning. I have my coffee here with me. Let's see, I have like 90 pages left of All Roads Lead to Rome. It's very cute. They're starting to get like real feelings for each other. It's very sweet. The fake dating line has blurred a lot. And like, I don't really know how to feel about it because Luca has like his real girlfriend, Jasmine, who's like a pop star, and he's using Story as a way to get like protect Jasmine until she publicly breaks up with her boyfriend who's in rehab. Story is a really interesting character. I really like her. She's really deep for a YA novel. I really like her. I'll talk about her a little bit more after I finish the book. I did DNF the Palace of Eros. I think I talked a little bit yesterday in my check-in about why. Like when it's like pulling teeth to get you to read a book, don't read the book. But I did start Worthy of Fate by Anne N. Cottle. Yeah, it's like a romantasy book. It's like just under 600 pages. You saw me drinking my coffee right then, reading my book, and I did share which playlist I was listening to. I really like this playlist that Spotify has curated. It's just kind of piano music. I pop it on and like somehow the music always perfectly matches the vibe of what's happening in the book. Like some of the music, they were having like tender moments and it was just like very sweet music. So go check that out. I'll share it in the description below if you're interested. So I'm getting ready to head out to church here in a few minutes. I'm just wearing a shirt I got off Amazon, jeans I got off Amazon, and I don't know if I'm gonna add a necklace. I might, but these are just like my little huggy earrings that I got from Slide. There is a link in my bio if you are interested in getting your own monthly subscription box from them for 3 pieces of jewelry. They're very cute. I really like them. I've had these for about a month now. Yeah, I got them in my July box, so my August box is coming. The baby shower yesterday was wonderful. Also, she really liked her present I made for her, which was just so sweet. Oh, yesterday my boyfriend and we went walking through the Arboretum yesterday, the Arboretum here in our city. It was just nice to get out and walk and look. And then we had Five Guys, which was delicious. If you like banana milkshakes, I highly recommend their banana milkshake. Phenomenal. It was worth everything. Today I have church. I like to just have like really relaxing Sundays. Sometimes I try to meal prep, but I kind of meal prepped on Thursday with salads. There's nothing wrong with them. They're good salads, but yeah, I think that's kind of the plan. I want to finish my book today and I want to get to like maybe 20% through this book. That's a big chunk. The time is approaching for when I will be reading Sarah J. Maas's. I just want to give you guys an update on one of my vlogs. I cut it out. I haven't read the newest Crescent City book, and I think in that one it's connecting a lot of the worlds. Essentially in a month, not a month from now, but in the span of a month-ish, maybe 5 weeks, I'll be reading all of hers. I have a daily page goal set for myself of 200 pages a day. I've kind of figured out, I think it's going to be 4 vlogs. That's going to be massive. I've kind of tried to group them together where they make sense. So let me pull up. I did a lot of math and I figured it out. Okay, so part 1 will start my time on September 2nd, go through the 14th, so like 2-ish weeks. Throne of Glass, Crown of Midnight, Heir of Fire, The Assassin's Blade, and Queen of Shadows. So that takes care of a lot of the first parts of Throne of Glass. The next one is Empire of Storms, Tower of Dawn, and Kingdom of Ash. So that second half of the series. And then in the third video, it's ACOTAR and ACOMAF. Part 4 is ACOWAR, A Court of Frost and Starlight, and then A Court of Silver Flames. Oh, it's 5 parts. Okay, and then in the final part, okay, then in the final 5th part, it's 5 parts, I have the Crescent City. That goes from October 12th through the 23rd. So essentially like 6 to 7 weeks of reading vlogs for Sarah J. Maas, and 200 pages a day. I can get the audiobooks. I have the Kindle versions, I have the paper versions. I can read however I would like to for those. But the Crescent City books are big. I don't know if I'll annotate them. I don't know if that's something I can contemplate, but that's gonna be very interesting. And then I'm also gonna I'm not gonna include it in those vlogs, but I'll be reading fun things to keep me excited about reading. Not that I won't be excited about reading, but I'm essentially trying to reread the whole universe for that 3rd Crescent City book. And I did decide to include A Court of Frost and Starlight, even though it's a novella. It has like an important story point, which I already know of for A Court of Silver Flames, but I have it, so I might as well read it. Yeah, so I guess that's my official update. I have a posting schedule for those that I've already kind of figured out. I guess get excited about that. I'm excited for it. I like watching reading vlogs with people reading for the first time or rereading her books, just because I like them a lot. So those are my plans for today and the future. And I think since I'm starting a really intense fantasy book, like it had like a diction guide, a pronunciation guide essentially for the first like 5 pages. And I know When the Moon Hatched is similar, so I'm not going to be reading those side by side. So I might pick up another cute little romance book as I'm reading an intense romantasy book. So yeah, but I'm gonna get going and I will see you guys later. Happy Monday, everybody. So I think you got, hopefully, if my camera battery died like right after I finished the book, but I hope the video saved. If not, I'm so sorry. That All Roads Lead to Rome was just the sweetest, most delectable book. It was everything I was wanting it to be. You get a happy ending at the end. It's like drama, but it's not like crazy. Why is my battery dead again? Hold on, guys. So there was like drama and stakes in the book, but like this wasn't my first rodeo with like a contemporary romance issue. So I kind of understood like, oh, you know, like this is probably like when she heard this, I know she thought this, but it actually meant this. He's gonna come and save the day and do a romantic gesture and happily ever after, and it happened like that, which is like, sometimes it's nice just to read a lighthearted book that you know what is gonna happen. So yeah, I rate that one 4 stars, probably maybe more like 4.5 if I'm being honest, because it was just like what I wanted the book to be. It was lovely. There was a moment where you get to see him being tender and saving an otter and realizing like he doesn't just have to do his family business. He can have his passion and do his family business where he is like the Duke of whatever. So it was so good, like perfect. And it was also entirely clean throughout the book. Why romance? You would hope it would be, but you know, you wouldn't be surprised. But it is a clean book. It's safe. There's very little like bad language. There's, I don't know, it's wholesome, it's good, it's cute. I want the movie version. I want Netflix to make a movie of All Roads Lead to Rome. Also, her mother is like the most understanding person, and like I want to be that mom one day. So after that one, I moved on to Worthy of Fate by Anne N. Cottle. I read about 100 pages last night. I got to like 20-ish%. Very good book. I read that in like one sitting. Well, I moved seats, but you get what I'm saying. Really good. It's like really world building heavy, but if a second book is coming out, I understand why the first 20% of this book needs to be world building heavy. I will say she seems to be more of a writer that tells, not shows, which if you've been here a while, you know that's not one of my favorite things. I prefer they show, not tell. For how complex this world is and how unique Kaya's situation is, I understand. Also, at the beginning of each chapter, it says it's like Kaya's chapter, and it took 60 pages for us to get to Riker's first chapter, and then we haven't gotten another Riker chapter, at least up to this point. You know, that's all good. It is really interesting. It's very world building intense, and there are moments, so I do want to say there are moments where she is showing, not telling. So it is like, I understand how difficult this would be to do with such a really intense world building that needs to take place for the story to have its meaning. That makes sense. And she is doing a good job. It's not like too much where I'm like, meh, you know, but it's the right amount, if that makes sense. I wanted to show you, last night my sister called and we talked for like 2 hours because it's like what we do. And while she called, I decorated my water bottle, finally. Do you want to see the stickers? Well, I'm going to show you. So my friend Elizabeth made this sticker for me. It says book club. It's cute. And then I put on this one. I was just waiting for the perfect situation for this one, and it like, look at those colors matching with my cup. Look at that, perfect. Then I have this otter that says currently reading. Look how cute he is. He's just happy. And then I have my book dragon. So purple is one of my favorite colors, and it's all these shades of purple, and it's beautiful. Can't believe I got that one in an Amazon package. And then I was asking my sister, I was like, is this too snarky? Because like my water bottle goes with me to work and it's on my desk. Like, is it too snarky if my boss sees it, but like it's like honest and shows my priorities? And it says, I work to support my reading addiction, which like, true. I work because I have to, because I want to read books. She's also like, it's one sticker. If your boss sees it, you can just turn it around and not show him. It's not the end of the world. Anyways, I think I'm going to end this vlog here. It is Monday morning, if I didn't already state that. Yeah, and this week I'm just going to be reading Worthy of Fate. All I've got for you today. But thank you so much for watching this like slightly chaotic reading vlog. I guess I read The Butcher and the Wren. All roads lead to Rome. Also some audiobooks. I think I gave you my thoughts throughout, and I need a thriller break. Mainly listen to thrillers on audiobook. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. Thank you for coming and hanging out with me and being cozy. If you enjoyed this video, consider giving it a like, and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss out on any of my bookish videos. I post a new bookish video for you to enjoy every Tuesday and every Friday. Yay! Also, I have my lovely Instagram page here and my TikTok here, and you can find those links down in the description, or you can search me and find me there. You get more book reviews and just more everything. All my more refined thoughts on books, I guess, instead of vlogs. But thank you once again so much for watching. It means the world to me, and I will see you guys next time. Happy reading, book besties. Bye.